Hello, this is Mayor Baraka. I'm here with Dr. Wade again today to update you on how many confirmed cases we have to date, our plan to help the homeless or people we like to call residents without addresses, information for small businesses, and where families can pick up food packages. Dr. Wade will now give you an update on the cases and the help that we have for our residents without addresses.
Good evening. This is Dr. Mark Wade. As of today, Newark has 26 confirmed cases of coronavirus, that's COVID-19. Essex County has 73 cases, and the state of New Jersey has 890 cases. So Newark's numbers have almost doubled, and the state's numbers have more than doubled. Increasingly, we're even more concerned about our residents without addresses, and we've kept them in mind. We've been working to put procedures in place to maximize their safety. We're continuing outreach to get as many of our residents without addresses off the streets and into sheltering. To accomplish this, over the next couple of days, we'll be providing N95 masks and gloves to personnel in the outreach and engagement community and organizations, homeless shelters, and for Integrity House to keep them safe. We're also working out arrangements for quarantine locations should any of our residents without addresses either test positive or have been tested and need quarantine while they await their results. And I might add that we have already identified 2 large facilities and a smaller one, and we're working through the process to finalize what's necessary for us to move in and operate. Additionally, we're developing protocols that will guide shelters in dealing with our residents without addresses that are either positive or in need of being tested. If a homeless individual is ill, then that person can be referred to our Mary Elijah Mahoney FQHC, so on the corner of University Avenue and Williams Street. And the number for them to be evaluated is 800-734-7083. That's 800-734-7083. If the individual is seriously ill or it's either after hours, then that person can be referred to a hospital. Mayor Baraka?
I'm also excited to announce that in the coming week, we will create a fund for small businesses in Newark. We will create a fund for small businesses in Newark. The goal of the fund will be to provide grants of up to $10,000 per business to help them address revenue losses to COVID-19. I know that my executive order to close down businesses at 8 p.m. has had an impact on Newark business owners, particularly small businesses and Newark families. And we're going to help them to reopen, and when the time comes, try to compensate them for some of their losses. I've asked my economic development advisors to act swiftly and quickly to develop this new fund, and I asked them to reach out to our partners here in the city to help us. I'll be seeding the small business fund with local funds, and I'm looking for the philanthropic and corporate partners to step in as well to add on to that. Stay tuned for more details. This will be coming very, very fast. Also, the City of Newark is working closely with the state legislators, the governor's office, and our federal delegation to ensure programs and resources to support New Jersey's business community during this crisis. First, know there's a large stimulus package coming from the federal government with substantial funds dedicated directly to small businesses. We are tracking this closely and will provide updates as needed. The good news is our state, the Small Business Association application was approved by the federal government. All New Jersey counties are now approved for federal disaster assistance, making New Jersey businesses eligible to apply for economic injury disaster loans. These are working capital loans to help small businesses, small agricultural cooperatives, small businesses engaged in aquaculture, and most private nonprofit organizations of all sizes meet their ordinary and necessary financial obligations that cannot be met as a direct result of this disaster. These loans are intended to assist us through this disaster recovery period. Information and much more information is available on the state's dedicated COVID-19 Business Information Hub, which will be shared in the comments immediately following this live update. They have a live chat feature where you can ask all types of questions, including questions about the executive orders. In addition, there's a COVID-19 jobs and hiring portal. The state is building a centralized resource to match talent with opportunities in industries on the front lines of the COVID-19 outbreak. The first crucial step is to gather details on employers' immediate hiring needs. They've built an intake tool for employers to share this information. They are starting the rollout of this new tool with critical industries like grocery stores, shipping and logistics, healthcare, janitorial services, and warehousing. But over time, we'll expand to work with all industries that need to tap extra deep into New Jersey's best-in-class talent pool during this extraordinary time. They hope to post employment opportunities as early as this weekend. They want to hear your voices and want to know exactly what you need. The state has created a small to medium enterprise financial assistance survey, as they are currently seeking information from small to medium enterprise owners and leaders to inform the development of new programs and initiatives to support organizations during this outbreak. They want to hear your voices, and I want to know exactly what you need. They are trying to generate responses quickly, as we will use this information to guide the development of short-term support that will be launched immediately. Food for families. I also like to share some info that was shared with us. Newark Emergency Services for Families is distributing free food packages to all Essex County residents, which includes Newark. You should reach out to Newark Emergency Services before you go down there to 982 Broad Street. From 9 to 3, you should reach out to them, call them, and find out what they have available. We also are beginning to deliver food starting next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, beginning to deliver more food, I should say, to seniors and to homes and families that need it, starting on Tuesday or Wednesday. Please be on alert for that. And in the meantime, you should call 4311 973 733 4311 if you are a family in need of these services. I want to encourage everyone to keep working together. The steps we're all taking will hopefully have a positive impact. We will forever be Newark strong. And I want to talk about us being strong, because I'm on the internet going back and forth with people saying Newark is strong, which means that we don't or we shouldn't have to abide by these curfews. Listen, the folks in Newark, I love you to death. It's my city. I was born and raised here. I went to school here. My family is here. This is my city. But we have the same immune system as everybody else in the country. Our family, our cousins live in Irvington, East Orange, everywhere in this community. There's nothing different about our ability to get this virus versus anybody else. And if you're one of these ones that are walking around saying you're healthy, if you get the virus, you're going to be okay, you're going to overcome it, there are hundreds of people that you can infect that don't have the same immune system as you, have a weakened immune system, who might have diabetes or lupus or heart disease, right? Who are elderly, who have a compromised immune system. You can potentially harm them permanently. So we have to stop thinking about ourselves and begin thinking about our community as a whole. The last thing, tomorrow morning, I will make another announcement based on the data that we're gathering through mapping. We're mapping the virus in our city by neighborhood, by zip code, and by community. We'll be making another announcement tomorrow, and you need to stay tuned for that. An announcement that will probably provide more restrictions, and people will be upset, but it's absolutely necessary. If we're doing this, we're doing it because it's necessary. We're not doing it because we want to, or because we're pleased at it, or because it makes us feel good, or because we have the authority to do so. We're doing it because it is imperative that we do so. It is necessary to save people's lives. We've already had 2 deaths in our city. We do not want that to continue to grow. Please help us, help the people of our community. God bless you. God speak to you. Let's stay together.